Right, this is the final part of the trilogy, Die Ferien Nummer 3. Right, the first question we got here, guys and girls, it's Bist du gern auf dem Strand? Do you like being on the beach? Okay, so bist du gern, do you like being, and then auf dem Strand, on the beach. Schwimmst du gern, do you like swimming? Alright, so in terms of answering it, just ich bin gern or nicht gern auf dem Strand, and then clearly, obviously, then giving a reason why or why not. Weil es oft sonnig ist, is often sunny. Schwimmst du gern? Ich schwimme gern. Okay, let's put this one down here. So, ich schwimme gern. Weil es gesund ist. Quite a straightforward answer there because it's healthy. Except we get the spelling of gesund correct. Okay. Now that's quite a straightforward answer there, but obviously you always want to sort of be saying more than that. You always want to sort of pad that out a little bit, give reasons and so on. Right. Now, next question. Wohin, where to, würdest du gerne reisen? Where would you willingly, let's see, or like to travel? So this one, ich würde gerne. Now, just remember, as I do this, that this U here needs the umlaut over it. Ich würde gerne nach Japan reisen. I'd love to travel to Japan, weil es im Fernsehen, let's get the spelling right, sehr interessant, very interesting, aussieht, because it looks very interesting on TV. Okay, oder weil es in den Büchern sehr interessant aussieht, because it looks very interesting in the books, and so on. So you can sort of come up with answers along those lines. Oder ich würde gerne nach USA fahren, oder New York, and so on. Alright, Nummer 23. Kaufst du oft? Do you often buy Geschenke, presents für deine Freunde, for your friends, oder Familie im Urlaub, or family on holiday? So, right, ich kaufe nie, I never buy Geschenke. Ich kaufe nie Geschenke für meine Freunde, weil ich so selbstsüchtig bin, because I'm very selfish. Okay, so all sorts of takes you can have there. You can bring in other sort of modifiers. Ich kaufe häufig Geschenke, maybe. Just sort of variating it, and so on. And then obviously talk about the sort of things that you buy. Poster. Yeah, ich kaufe Poster für meine Freunde. I buy posters for my friends. Pop-Poster oder sowas. Von Rockstars oder sowas. Now. Right, now, Nummer 24. Hast du letztes Jahr Urlaub gemacht? Actually, have you last year done holiday? Did you go on holiday last year? Okay, so past tense here, talking about the perfect tense. So, you can either say, ich habe letztes Jahr, get the spelling right, so letztes Jahr nach, sorry, rephrase that, because it wouldn't be nach, would it? Ich habe letztes Jahr Urlaub in, so holiday in, get there in a minute, so Urlaub in Spanien gemacht. So, straightforward answer. Now obviously, labour this point, we could start it off with letztes Jahr habe ich, okay, Urlaub in Spanien gemacht, or you could answer it by being a bit more clever and say letzten Sommer war ich in Spanien, I was in Spain, und dann letzten Winter war ich in der Schweiz, sowas, I was in Switzerland. Okay, come back with a rewording, not something which is simply changing the person almost. So, ja, ich habe letztes Jahr Urlaub in Spanien gemacht und es war sehr warm, das Wetter war sehr schön, the weather was very nice. Wir sind zum Strand jeden Tag gegangen, we went to the beach every day, and some of these things you can preempt the second part, which is wie war es, how was it? Okay, so you don't necessarily have to wait for the teachers to give you the question wie war es. Right, Nummer 25. Hast du Souvenirs gekauft? So again, the perfect tense, past tense. Ich habe viele Souvenirs. So ich habe viele Souvenirs gekauft. And then you could be specific as to what you actually bought. Okay. Ich habe einen italienischen Schwert gekauft. I bought an Italian sword, weil es sehr historisch war, because it was very historical. And why not? Von den Römern, von the Romans and so on. Naja, so ist das. 26. Hast du mit der Schule eine Reise gemacht? Did you do a journey with school? So, hast du, have you, mit der Schule, with school, eine Reise, a journey gemacht? So, any exchanges that you've gone on, for example, also Austausch in Deutschland, exchange in Germany, wo war das? Also, das war in der Nähe von Nürnberg oder sowas. Naja, so all those kind of things. Okay, so ich habe mit der Schule ich habe mit der Schule nach eine Reise nach. Sorry, I'm getting this wrong yet again. I should not be encouraging you to do that. Eine Reise nach wherever the country is, gemacht. Okay, and again, es war, it was, whatever it was. Now remember, if you want to say it was fun, you have to use this structure. Es hat, and if it was a lot of fun, use viel, and then Spaß gemacht. It was a lot of fun. Es hat mir gut gefallen. I liked it. So, second part, or third part of number 26. Wann, when. Okay, vorletztes Jahr. Now, vorletztes Jahr means the year before last. Okay. Vorletztes Jahr bin ich nach Deutschland gefahren. I went to Germany the year before last. If it's just letztes Jahr, it'll be last year. Now remember the structure that you can also use. For example, vor einem Jahr means a year ago. Okay. Vor zwei Jahren is 2 years ago. Vor 3 Jahren, 3 years ago, and so on. Vor 4 Jahren, 4 years ago. Okay. And then obviously wohin, where to. Again, if you're asked this question, hast du mit der Schule eine Reise gemacht? If you've already answered wann and wohin within that first bit, then there's no point in the teacher asking those questions. The teacher will only ask those questions if you've given a very short answer, okay, and not elaborated. 27. Wie lange, how long, bleibst du, do you stay normalerweise im Urlaub? So how long? Ich bleibe ungefähr 2 Wochen im Urlaub. Stay about 2 weeks on holiday. Or 14 Tagen, 14 days. Ich bleibe eine Woche lang, literally 1 week long, for 1 week. Das ist lang genug für mich. That's long enough for me. Weil ich nach einer Weile mich sehr viel langweile, because I get bored after a while if I'm in the same sort of place. So these are the kind of things that you could add, giving reasons as to why. When you say, for example, oh, I normally stay there for 2 weeks, bring in reasons like, any longer, then I would get terribly sunburned and frustrated with the place. So there we are. Right, Nummer 28, 28. Möchtest du, would you like, in der Zukunft, in the future, mit Freunden reisen, to travel with friends? Okay, so start off with the time phrase. In der Zukunft. So you got in der Zukunft, and then möchte ich, remember the umlaut, which I saving time by not putting it in, just here. Okay, möchte ich mit Freunden reisen, weil ich habe mehr gemeinsam mit, weil ich, sorry, that's my mistake on the word order there, weil ich mehr jetzt gemeinsam mit ihnen habe, because I have more in common with them now. So for example, gemeinsam, useful word there, means in common. Right. Entschuldigung. Nummer 29. Wie findest du, what do you think of, literally how find you, Urlaub in England, Wales or Scotland? What do you think of holiday in England, Wales or Scotland? Okay, so ich finde es uninteressant. I'm just sort of randomly picking up an answer here. Ich finde es uninteressant, weil man die Sprachen, the languages, nicht benutzen kann. You can't use languages, Fremdsprachen. I should put Fremdsprachen there, actually. Fremd is spelled like this. So Fremdsprachen, foreign languages. Okay. Obviously, that's it depends what you think. I love the Lake District, for example, at the personal level. Love anything with mountains. So ich finde es interessant, weil ich die Bergen in den Lake District sehr gern habe oder sowas. Naja, Nummer 30. Wohin, where to, fährst du, are you going, next year, auf Urlaub, on holiday? So, future tense, ladies and gents. So, nächstes Jahr, remember to, if you're typing or writing this, to put the umlaut in, unlike me. So here. Now, you can use the present tense structure for the future tense in German. So you could say, nächstes Jahr fahre ich nach, Holland, because I nie da war, because I was never there. I don't know. That's nothing against any trips to Holland. Now, obviously, if you want to use if I can use the term proper future, you would use werde ich, and then fahren, I would go to blah blah blah, weil, and then give the reason. Okay, and if you're really clever, you say give a reason, because, and then put an obwohl in there. Although I have no time. Ich keine Zeit habe. And why not? Okay. So just some introductions. I just want to make the point though that when you're actually preparing for your speaking tests, your answers need to be a little bit more elaborate than what I put down here. I've only just sort of kicked you off, as it were, with each one, with just the general structures. And particularly, please remember word order issues, whether it's inversion, time, manner, place, verbs at the end that need to go to the end, past participles, but also remember what happens in the vowel situation as well. So, das Ende.